What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience to face the unknown? As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
The others, they're done. No amount of money is gonna get them through those mountains.
The lost city's up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
I know.
You should stay here with them.
Not a chance. You're almost there. Wait till you see this view, Lara. Take my hand.
Thanks. Look at that.
It's amazing. But the snow coming off those peaks is a bad sign.
Welcome in, guys. Yeah, we had a lovely intro.
The trail leads up the mountain.
I think all of the cutscenes are pre-rendered.
All right, let's take it easy here.
There is no interactive snow except for this strange effect that was in 2013.
We just need to keep moving.
And yeah, the second part of the game, I remember it just to be brown. Basically, there was no grass or
Even
anything.
if we don't find anything up here,
It is just freaking weird.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
I mean, the first part of the game, the first like 2 hours when you are here and in Syria, they look quite decent. The problem is with the later part. Sorry, the further you go, the worse it gets. And it's not a coincidence that they've never published any gameplay from 360 that's later than like the first half of the game.
That was close.
Lara, are you all right?
Jonah! I'm here!
I'll climb down there and get you.
No! It's too dangerous! I can climb back up!
Are you sure?
Does that mean I'm supposed to speedrun the first half of the game if you're both looking forward to it? Yeah, the ice is a flat texture with no volume. So it looks just... ugh. Oh, great. I caught it
I need to jump across!
at the wrong moment.
Okay, now grab my hand. Gotcha. Shit, Lara. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Are you okay?
Yeah. Come on.
It's just funny that you can see the legs just clipping through the snow, but it does not seem to be affected. It's like walking on a hologram or something.
Looks like we gotta go through.
I mean, in all honesty, even if you decrease all of the PC settings to the lowest, this game is still gonna fucking get worse.
Now that, if the weather turns, we can hold up in this cave.
Give me some graphical T-spilling. Oh my god.
I know this is a long shot, but that old trail
Hey,
leads
no
all the way
bite,
up to this
yeah.
mountain.
It is the legendary 360 version. I procured myself a 360, an Xbox 360, just to play this game. And to be absolutely fair, I still have the DVD version of that game. It was in my library, it's just not compatible with Xbox One, so I couldn't play it in backwards compatibility. Oh, Garnadado, thank you for the 5 biddies, and yeah, thank you for being here, yeah. It's gonna be glorious, isn't it?
We have a couple hours at most.
So, I think all of the story cutscenes are pre-rendered, so I wouldn't expect anything. And yeah, they're gonna be showing up because they will be in the quality of Xbox One, which had everything like blown up. The problem is it looks kind of worse than 360 version of 2013. That's my only problem.
Just his last stretch to the top.
All right, let's see what's up there.
Someone with a good eyesight will see that this is a compressed video that was pre-rendered.
Pretty solid here, but keep close along.
Okay. Looks like we climb from here.
Keep your eyes open for falling ice.
I mean, when I was playing this for the first time, I was surprised how good it looks, because I had no point of reference, because it wasn't a time where there was a lot of twitching stuff. I was definitely not aware of Twitch existence, and the feed that was showing on YouTube never showed anything later than like first 3 hours of the game. I've never seen the geothermal valley.
Oh shit!
That was close.
Oh yeah, by the way, I do have the DLC with Baba Yaga, so that just downloaded itself. So that's gonna be featured as well. I'm gonna play the full thing. Yeah. It didn't get all of them. It did not get the Croft Manor.
Holy shit! I don't think I can
Yeah, it drops frame rates to a point where sometimes it glitches the sound in the background. I still remember that with the larger areas, you would just see like a momentary freeze of the game where it just like you feel like it's gonna crash. It doesn't crash, but it just freezes for a moment, and even the sound glitches for that brief moment. It's just the weirdest thing. And it will be dropping FPS. I remember it distinctly because I played it a few times before I actually got the PS4 version, and I realized how bad it was.
Jonah, we made it. I see the ruins.
Now you can see the FPS dropping here as crazy. And note, this is the slim version of Xbox, so she technically handled the game better than the one I played it on. Technically. But I don't think it's gonna make much difference. I think this game just exceeds its possibilities. I mean, Lara's model is cool, like it looks decent, but when it comes to later sections of the environment, oof, that really will show. I love the geometry of the debris.
Laura, I can't hold you. The rope is slipping.
Yeah, that's what I see on my PC. I'm having like full stable FPS performance. I mean, like stream is fine. That's not the stream. It's the game. It really does have that. That's what I'm seeing. The same thing you're seeing.
Jonah, get to shelter.
Yeah, the frame rate isn't really making a huge impression, does it? I did tell you that this game was just... It should never exist on the 360. Ah, the beautifully flat, textured wall. Momentary pause. Oh, I had so much fun with this game. But yeah, in all fairness, this was an interesting take on the reboot that definitely was weird. But at least the cutscenes will be in pure 30 FPS frame rate, because they're pre-rendered.
It is the greatest cruelty of life.
It will have the quality of Xbox One, I think.
We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones? Dust? What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence?
Oh yeah.
I believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science, but something more profound. The key to unlocking everlasting life. I may have found the next piece to the puzzle, but I'm not alone in this search. They're following me, watching my every step. I know them by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity. I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything were to ever happen to Lara or Anna, I could never forgive myself.
You might see the pixelation and the quality of these cutscenes because they were all pre-recorded and they're compressed because, you know, Xbox 360 did not have a Blu-ray. Yeah, that's something I could never get at. The story of this game is just the biggest weakness of this game. Of course, you will never see that hair quality in the final game. She has similar quality of the hair like you had in 2013 on Xbox. Or PC without the fancy Tress effects effect. So this cutscene is kind of a cheat, because you never get this quality of the character model.
It's me, Hannah. Oh God, I'm so sorry. What are you doing here? I saw the gutter press was attacking you again.
By the way, I'm not used to this hair on Anna. I'm used to the Xbox One X version, which is actually dynamic, so this looks like Amanda in Tomb Raider Legend.
I think I found the tomb. Oh, you can't be serious. The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, he was close to a great discovery, tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
Blah, blah, blah.
I loved Richard. I would have married him if he'd asked. But he was a broken man. I don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right. It was everyone else who was wrong.
Did she touch it and then it touched it back?
Oh God, Laura, no. This is madness. Get your life sorted. Go home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense. Don't go down this road.
I think exactly a year later. Although she does get returned to
It's the
Croft
only thing that
Manor at
makes
the end
sense
of this
to me now.
game, so
I'm going to find the
it's not even
prophet.
DLC. And also in the Croft Manor DLC as well. Oh, another pre-rendered cutscene. Here we go. Ah, they look so crispy. Not. Serenity, you said it.
Hey, we're heading into a war zone now. We better be sure about this.
We're close. There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
Something isn't right.
This game isn't right, Lara.
Oh, that's just
Who are you
local
kidding?
militia.
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you. Shit! They weren't supposed to shoot at us!
Get us out of here!
Shit! No, no, no!
Ah, the pixelation of this cutscene. FMV's back in the game. Yeah, I think she was busy researching her dad's research instead of playing GTA. Just saying. She had other priorities. And end of the cutscene. And behold, oh my god, look at the distance. This game cannot draw distance efficiently. Like, oh my god.
No turning back. It has to be here.
If only that was that simple. Oh, I love the quality of the texture, lighting, and the distance.
Dad's research about this.
It was said the prophet's tomb was hidden in the cliffs above one of the forgotten cities. Legend speaks
But that
of an
is just-
oasis where the prophet was
just
laid
look
to
at this.
rest.
Yeah, that will actually require some good writing, considering that these games never received any good writing since 2006. I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, the initial parts of the game are pretty polished, to say the least. But it gets better. Syria, in all fairness, and the initial Siberian wilderness look a lot better than the rest of the game. Especially the geothermal valley receives like a huge butchering.
A religious icon.
Blah blah. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna find these. I came here out of force of habit, but I'm just gonna push through the game. Nothing else. Ooh, look at the lights around the around the flare. Ooh. It's like 16-bit graphics again.
Incredible. Some kind of marker. Can't quite make out the translation.
Just look at this, the fake hair coming in these pre-rendered cutscenes. You can already tell this isn't the same game, the same game level.
This is it.
And the quality.
Dad was right.
I don't know. I haven't seen Black Ops' 360 port. I don't think I've ever played any of the Black Ops.
It's the Prophet, speaking with a foreign army.
That was right.
Convince them to lay down their weapons. He led his followers through the desert, to the oasis.
Still no sign of her. I don't think she survived the crash.
All right, let's go. Constantine wants to breach the tomb before sundown.
I did say that
They're after the tomb.
the model of Lara's model is actually quite competent, but yeah, that's just also the beginning of the game and the you know, the serial level, which is pretty. It looks okay. I mean, it could have looked worse.
Tad's notes mention this.
It looks just flat in my opinion. That's the only thing it does.
These are the miracles of the Prophet of Constantinople.
Gorgeous.
Unjustly murdered
I don't know. I
by
sense irony there, Chasm.
Trinity. My Greek is still a little rusty, but it's pointing to something hidden nearby. I'll mark down the locations.
If you could shut up, you would already found it. But of course, you have to say to yourself that you're gonna mark the location. Fish dead eyes. Oh, watch out! Frame rate dropping rapidly. This place is awful on this engine.
A secret entrance.
It happens every time.
It's amazing.
Oh, here's the resolution kicking in. Everything in the distance just looks so bad.
They're already here. Got to get inside.
Well, that was me, because I had only PlayStation 4 and I had an Xbox 360. That's the way I played Rise of the Tomb Raider first when it came out. And my PC couldn't handle it. Definitely. It couldn't handle 2013 pretty much at that time, because I had a different computer then.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
A way through.
I mean, this is not the same as, you know, Underworld, where the game was built from ground up. Everything is just scaled down in terms of the quality. The textures will be differently lit, there will be different technology in the lighting and the geometry. They've narrowed it down wherever they could. Also, look at this light. This effect just looks...
Come on.
You know, lighting in Tomb Raider 1 was similar, that's if I remember originally, without, you know, the rendering and everything. Oh, Chasm, you savage beast. Come on, move, bitch.
There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity. The Prophet, slain by the Order of Trinity.
Syria does still look not as bad as it could have, but
Damn it. That was too close.
yeah, I'll try to push it through, and as soon as I get to Siberia, I'll just try to punch through the game.
Blasting their way in. Let's hope this works.
No, you're not actually. I think this is. I'm not sure if Rise allows you to turn off Dress effects entirely in Rise on PC, but I think this is the same preset. It looks like this. It's not Pantene Provi. Yeah, this hair effect is just superficial and not needed.
Stunning. We made it, Dad.
Your dad is dead, you stupid cunt. Why do you dwell on your father? Who actually got himself killed? Ah, the lovely geometry of the skulls. A triangle head? Suffice to say they look bad. Oh my god, at least you still have parents. Yeah, that could have probably happened. I mean, that would still require some good writing, but it would still be plausible.
They're almost inside.
See? Alright, let's get out of this place. I don't know. It's hard to say what the unified Lara is going to be all about. Ah, another pre-rendered cutscene with glorious hair and everything. So sweet. Kind of a cheat, really.
Empty. It's empty. No. No. What did I miss?
Hey, it's down here. Set the charges.
Oh no, I mean, it was not very remarkable. It's not the AOD level of quality, but most of the tunes are actually quite competent in that regard. They do have appeal, so I totally get you.
God willing. Open it. Carefully.
I like the tomb one, especially the one that plays inside, like, dual bows. Now she will have one hand with a bow and one hand with a pistol. And the bow shoots like Uzis.
I suspect you already know.
Trinity.
I'm tempted to skip this,
Where
but
is the artifact?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play games with me. You led us to this place.
Look. It was empty when I got here. There was no body and definitely no artifact.
I never get it. How did she get it off him? Like, these soldiers were watching them like hawks all the time. I don't get it. No, I didn't even hit him, and he died. Watch the falling debris. It's gonna be a lot of triangles there. And I'm not exaggerating. There will be triangles. Stop talking to yourself, it's unhealthy. Triangle fast, triangle fast. And a pre-rendered cutscene. Yeah, you can pass Syria in like 10 minutes. But I think everyone wishes Syria was longer.
What's this?
What's this? It's a symbol I've seen only once in my life in a book. Well, everything is pre-rendered in cutscenes in this game, in this version. No, like. Well, Siberia was just generic and it had nothing appealing. There was no eye candy. Like, even in the tombs, there was. Everything was brown. I think the game's color is brown.
Did you find the Prophet's tomb?
Yes, but I was followed.
What? By who?
They call themselves Trinity. They tried to kill me.
What the hell is going on here? You're starting to scare me.
The tomb was empty, but I think they were looking for the divine source.
Well, it was just sloppily designed.
Your father was
Because it could have had potential.
There's more. I found this symbol in the tomb. I knew I'd seen it before. It was driving me insane. That's when it hit me.
This
I saw it
cutscene's
here,
driving me
in one
insane.
of Dad's books.
Listen to this. The lost city of Katesh, said to have disappeared in Siberia sometime in the 12th century. Legend says that on the eve of the invasion by the Mongol horde, it sunk beneath a lake.
What does this have to do with the Prophet's artifact?
The same symbol.
Lara...
If the divine source is hidden in the ruins of Katesh, waiting to be found, then I have to go.
To Siberia? Are you kidding me?
Just think. If this thing could really unlock the secret of immortality, it would change everything. Sickness, suffering, death, gone.
Are you listening to yourself?
Jonah.
Well, that's what you're gonna get here.
I know there's more out there. This could be real.
I don't care if
This
it's
could
real.
be real.
I've lost too many friends. I don't want to lose you too.
Dad never made the connection to Katesh. He gave up everything for this.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened. He made his own bed.
I can't give up on him. Not now. It's all I have.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
Jonah's spilling the tea as usual.
Jonah?
Lara! Holy shit!
Shoot him in the leg instead of asking him to drop the book.
You can't stop us!
Yeah, the cutscenes are quite fluid, but the game itself, nah.
Shit, Lara.
At least they invested in a decent player.
I led them to it, Jonah. If the divine source is real, we've got to find it first.
Siberia it is then.
Oh, Siberia it is. Wait till you see the snow.
Lara, are you there? I made it to shelter.
Jonah?
No, this is still pre-rendered. If you see Lara with the fancy Pantene Pro V hair, it's a pre-rendered cutscene from Xbox
Please don't
One.
try to find me.
The game is coming in a moment.
I need to do this alone.
I need to do this alone. Here we go.
Got to find shelter.
I love the snow. It looks like she's pooping snow.
Keep moving. Come on. You can do this. Move.
Well, luckily half of the opening is like in a pre-rendered set of cutscenes, so it didn't have to handle too much. What do you mean, the frick? What, you saw the snow poops? Yeah, that shows The snow poo balls. Yeah, this is the same effect they use in 2013 when you're climbing the ziggurat.
Okay, that's my work. Not enough to last the night. Need to gather more.
You know,
Trying out.
actually Switch handles games from Xbox One era a lot better than they actually looked on Xbox, so I wouldn't see that something implausible. I mean,
Fresh
really.
kill. No meat, but maybe. Back to camp. Move, damn it.
Yeah, listen to yourself. Move, damn it. Now, this is not a pre-rendered cutscene, surprisingly. Because it has terrible amount of FPS. And this is pre-rendered. You know what's the funniest part? You change a costume, but the cutscene is pre-rendered with a different type of costume, and it will immediately like be, it will be showing.
If the artifact is here, we'll find it. And what of the remnant? They continue to resist us, but we'll have the situation in hands.
Blah blah blah.
Trinity has faith in you.
Trinity.
Whatever, Lara.
Going to need a stronger bow.
Ah, momentary glitch. They happen all the time in the main menu. This is not the broken.
So familiar.
I mean, it is a broken game.
Enemy in the eye. It wants to take me down.
Oh, really? We
It
get
wants
different
me to just
costumes.
lie
Okay,
down and
let's break the
die.
game and wave this
I
one.
won't. I can't. There's something.
I think it makes more sense in the game anyway to wear something in that environment that's less inconspicuous, you know, that doesn't show up in the environment that much. Right, we need feathers and some wood, so we will gather that. Oh, for Christ's sake, you go hunting and you pull out a fucking... Yeah, the textures will definitely be something that suffered the most. Like, even these trees with hardwood are smaller than they are normally. Yeah, I know we're shooting arrows, thank you. Oh my god. That would have been awesome. Alright, I don't have the thingy. Of course I can't shoot for shit. Sure, come my way. There you go. Thank goodness this bug works here too. She will drop it because she normally drops it leaving. Oh, look. The deer was static and it didn't hit it. Beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. Oh, I don't have enough of anything. Where are the birds? Where are the birds? Like, normally they're asleep, but in this game they're all around the place. I saw a shiny, pick it up. Oh, I need more wood.
These ruins here. Mongolian.
Whatever. Sure, slow me down because she's talking. That jump was just tried to get her out of the animation to talk to herself, but nope. Now I really have to look for some wood because I don't have enough arrows to actually even hunt, not to mention to defend myself if something starts to eat me. This game is always so tedious. Here we go. How much do we have? 22. Good. Good. But more is needed. More hardwood is needed.
Trinity. They're here.
Command, do you copy?
Oh shit. What the crap was that?
Ah, this is the same ground texture you find in the whole geothermal valley. Minus the rocks. There's definitely less rocks. Now I need more fucking feathers again. Oh my god, this game is so tedious. I kinda regret I chose this level of difficulty. Can I change it? Can you change the level of difficulty? Oh yes, I can. But no, that actually does not affect anything else, so whatever. By the way, who's Deborah Chasm? That's better. Right in the ass. But in all fairness, this part still does not look that bad. I mean, it drops FPS every now and then, and textures have, you know, they have some level of quality, I suppose. Ah yes, the interactive snow. So now you're just leaving snow poops or snowballs.
Survey team, this is Overwatch. Please respond. Survey team, please respond. interference on that last transmission. We lost contact with a survey team on the southern ridge. Last known point of contact was...
Winnie the Pooh is trying to get some honey. Oh, hi Husky TDC. Yeah, they were trying to do another Uncharted game. The result is questionable, but it's the players who judge, so
To use the door again, I see.
I think they're not close to it.
Way, Dad.
Come here, you little monkey.
Are you going on another adventure?
Yes, my greatest one yet.
Well, I've decided that I should be your assistant.
Oh, have you? Well, there's no one I'd rather have by my side. But this business, it's too dangerous. Lara, listen to me. Someday, you're going to make such a mark on this world. You're going to make me so proud. Give me a moment, darling. I need to take this.
Got to bind this wound. Those leaves should stem the bleeding.
Wait, am I dropping
Need
blood?
some kind of bandage.
I don't remember that mechanic in the game. And why is it so shiny?
An abandoned Cold War installation. What the hell is Trinity doing down there? More Mongol ruins. It looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear.
Well, I suppose the classic Tomb Raider was more of an acquired taste. I still prefer it over the new ones, but that's just me.
Those mushrooms. They're death caps. I should be able to make a poison.
Well, developers is one thing. I think it just lacked a reason when it comes to its publishing cycles. Because if it wasn't for the development cycles that were horrendously unrealistic, I'm pretty sure they could like still pull up some nice changes into the game overall, technologically wise. Right, so I should probably go to that.
Script. Can't quite piece it together.
What was it? To that cave with mushrooms and then just pick some up. What a lovely repeatable texture. And more. Should that be
Might
enough?
be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
Also desperation to pull out these light torches or whatever they are. Yeah, it's kind of funny when the one game gets inspired by the other and then tables turn. Rise of the Tomb Raider. Hey, Gubsy. How was your Wednesday? Ah, the glitches. I still remember how terrible it was to maneuver that menu. I'm assuming I have some skill points. Oh yeah, that's true.
Need to rest. So cold.
To IKEA and spend there 3 hours. Oof. Did you catch COVID? I mean, did you find anything cool?
No, you listen to me. This discovery is too important. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done? Hello? Hello?
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my dad again.
Cool, cool. I'll be probably buying a chair soon enough.
Keep moving. Come on, we got him. Keep running. Go. Run her down.
Who's scared of what? Yeah, whatever, I can't watch this cutscene all over again.
We found another camp up here. Fire.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like they've retreated.
Why is she carrying that light if the place is infested with Trinity? Why is that light on? These are the questions I kept asking, and I never received a competent, decent answer. Because that kind of like... Oh, I don't know. It just shows. Oh, for fuck's sake.
All teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trapped the woods.
Shit. Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing. They must have planned for us to pursue. God damn it. We weren't retreating. This was a feint. We're still out there.
Love switching between functions in the main menu. It's just so bad. The FPS drops like crazy because the game can't handle options.
What was that?
Your death. Goodbye. I mean, she could, like, consider throwing away that glow stick, but no. It's like a glowing spot roaming the forest. And I swear to God, it's on every version.
Heads up. We haven't restored the uplink. Expect interference on all transmissions.
Get on the radio, see if you can raise the facility. Last signal we got said they were under attack.
Glowing
That was just
bushes, you know,
when
that's
natives
just...
hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away from the...
Heads up! Incoming! Keep her down!
We still haven't located the missing survey team. That's still our primary objective. Eyes open.
I need lots and lots of feathers. Yeah, whatever. Document, blah, blah. Yada, yada.
Damn, it's still there.
What did you expect? Move premises? Roaring of the bear. Oh my goodness, I am terrified. By the way, get used to this texture. You'll see it a lot in this game. Nice repetitive texture with brown and then some more brown.
Too cramped to fight. What's on time?
There you go, bitch. She literally pokes 2 holes in the bear. Alright, I already skinned these trees. Okay. We'll find some others. Ah, I fucking hate how resources are scarce at the beginning of the game. Right, who wants to see the first optional tomb? Or should we skip it all together? Nice fall.
Damn it!
Shit. That's gonna be cold.
No, it's gonna be hot. Those are... No, hot springs.
An arrowhead carved from bone. This looks like... a paisa. A sort of passport. Whoever held...
I could swear to God that the light looks more green than yellow, but... Maybe because of the general lighting in here.
A Byzantine war galley. How the hell did it get down here?
Come on, let me tilt the camera. I want to go forward. So what do you say, guys? Do I press on, or do I view the tomb?
They passed through here. I must be close to the lost city.
What would you like to see? Can always come back here. Fast travel or something. Hello? Anyone there? Alright, I'm pressing on.
A Byzantine brooch. The enamel work is beautiful.
So I'm technically wearing a white jacket. Why am I mentioning this now? Well, because of this. Pre-rendered cutscenes, baby.
I'm not your enemy. That remains to be seen.
You killed those men back there.
I killed them to survive. I suspect you did too. How long have they been here?
Days, at most. The invaders took many of my people prisoner. You should leave this place before it's too late.
I can't do that. I came here for something important.
So did they. If I see you again, I'll put an arrow in your throat.
You and I are on the same side. I hope I can prove that to you. What's going on down there? Who? So, there are people who live out here, and they appear to have been here for a very long time, living in isolation for decades, maybe even centuries. I notice elements of her dress.
Cliche of mysterious person mysteriously disappearing. Yes, we love that cliche. Shut up, Lara, no one wants to listen to you. Alright, here when it gets interesting because, well, the game starts to really show its colors. Or maybe like they're all. Right, Lara will no longer cast any shadow from the light, from the glow stick. She used to, but that's only reserved from the beginning of the game. So that's the first thing you will notice. You can check the VOD later on. You will see that in earlier parts, Lara would cast shadow, a very clear shadow, in front of herself. Unimatrix XB, well, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, that place is totally unremarkable visually, comparing to other versions just as well.
Cocos of Nicaea, the astronomer.
Welcome in. Are you a huge Tomb Raider fan, or maybe reboot fan? Or maybe just curious about how this game looked on a machine from 2006. I love that the game pauses like for a fraction of a second to think about, Laura picked up an item. What do I do now? Yeah, we are more or less all of here, more of a classic stance. Hell, I've been playing Chronicles on Sunday. Because I think they did. I don't know, Chasm. This game and this version just is an interesting entity on its own in itself, so oh, you're usually on Ash's stream too. That's cool. Oh yeah, I think I've seen you on Ash's stream last time he was playing Chronicles. I think I recognized your name in a way. I was like, where have I seen this username? I wasn't sure. But now that you say an Ash, yeah, that's true. And then that's where I know you. Or that's where I saw you. I don't think we had a chance to speak or anything. Yeah, I'm mostly like showcasing this to see the difference between all other versions of this game and the Xbox 360, which, in all fairness, is very uneven. Like, I think it's been deliberately like clogged so it looks better in the beginning sequences of the game that we've just finished, and now, yeah, the ugliness is going to start surfacing. Yeah, I do usually dislike Rise, and I think it's like the game that should never happen. Like, the Shadow should have been the second game, and the third one should be the most radical departure from all this reboot crap, and just move over to more hardened, more decisive, and more loner Lara. So, yeah, that's for sure.
Nothing I can do.
A game that does nothing for Lara character-wise. Like, there's no character development whatsoever.
Constantine is on his way down from the prison. We need to get this mess in order before he arrives.
That bow is literally just a stick and a string. She hit him with a stick on the head. That's literally what she does here.
Never seen anything like that. Crazy son of a bitch. Rushing 3 armed men with an axe?
I don't know how they managed. I'm gonna check it out. Be right back.
Roger that.
Hold on. Something's up.
Something's up. Broken glass. That's disappointing. I was hoping that she will hit him with a bottle. Because that is a thing. I don't know if people actually realize that she can actually, like, broke the... You pick up a glass, you pick up the bottle, and she literally breaks it and then shoves the broken part into the face. Like, it's grisly, but we also don't see anything. Like, there's no blood or anything. I mean, in one sense, in Shadow, at least in gameplay, Lara is more brutal and she's more decisive. In most places, especially in combat. Look at the geometry.
There's more of them arriving.
Oh yeah, and they removed all of the water here, so... Because they don't want all the reflections in the game, they're too heavy apparently.
Far away from the fire as possible. Double time. There's ammo in there. We can't afford to lose it.
Haven't heard any shots for a few minutes now. I think we're clear.
Don't count on it. Stay alert until we get the comms reestablished with the prison. We're on our own out here.
That was Constantine's chopper. What the hell is he doing down here?
Not for me to say. They took one of the natives alive, but it cost us 3 men.
Come on. How many times do you have to hit him in the head?
Constantine expects more from us.
Yeah, that's why what I say. Shadow actually starts to show some sort of writing direction that actually attempts to make them seem human. I'm not saying it achieves that, because the game is very far from actually showing. Now they remove them altogether. Like, there will be no reflections. They will reduce the reflections as much as they can. There will be only in water that was required for the game because you need to swim in it. And even there, they will be like pre-baked. They will be like, they're not in screen space reflections. I think they're just something. Oh look, Lara's literally standing in air. I love it when the physical model of the game does not, the physical map of the game does not match the visual. I don't know how to say that. It's just like sometimes the level looks like there is depth, but the character is like standing in the air. I don't know what's causing it, but it just looks bad. Something that started in Underworld, and it's been ongoing ever since. Oh look, it's been here all this time. Hello. Ah, I love this line. Look at the line on the shadows that's moving. This is something that's going to be prominent in this game. You see that line moving on the shadows and the lighting? I don't know what the hell it is, but it shows in every location like this. And it moves right in front of you. It's not like on the far end of the screen. It shows like right in your face. Look at it as it decreases the quality of the shadows. And I don't know why it does that, but it's hilarious. Something that they've never fixed in any version of the game in here. Like, there's a wall, but sun goes through it. It's sunny here.
Old Soviet plaque. Lenin lived. Lenin lives. Lenin will live forever.
I've actually cleared the place out. I thought there was something going to be showing here. Some other dude, but nope. Just look at this shadow quality. It's just beautiful. And the ooh, that texture is just beautiful. It's just, can you figure out what the fuck is this? What texture is this supposed to be? I forgot how this texture looks bad in so many places. Yeah, truth be told, shadows in 360 would just like... But I've seen games with a decent shadowing system. Yeah, that was so American. Ooh, look at the dropping frame rates and the flat textures. Ooh. I'm starting to see why they decided to keep the pre-rendered cutscenes instead of getting them on engine.
Not just you, your whole family.
I literally shot him in the head, but of course. Yeah, I'm such a bad shot. I hate manual aiming in games. It can suck my dick. Oh, fucking Shut up, don't read this. I pick it up solely for skill points, nothing else. I don't care about the contents. Oh, hello, Livershlin. Welcome in. A wild Livershlin appears. How are you? Good to see you on this unexpected Wednesday stream with the ugliest version of Rise of the Tomb Raider out there. And again, she's wearing a red jacket. Pre-rendered cutscene?
Yes, sir. But we didn't expect such heavy resistance.
You were to be my eyes. I expected you to see. You must know what is at stake with this operation.
Yes, but no. No.
You don't.
No.
How could someone like you? Go easy. Go easy. Don't fear the suffering.
Yeah, that's the Rise of the Tomb Raider.
Our goal is within reach, but we must be vigilant. If we succeed here, a new world awaits.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't listen to this idiot. I mean, like, oh.
Please. What do we do with it? No. What the hell?
Bye, dude. It's been nice knowing you. I didn't even move from a hiding spot. That's how bad of enemies they are. Oof. Be salty, this is Salty Stream. We are ranting over how ugly this game is on the Xbox 360. Come on. Although, to be fair, PlayStation 4 version also has some sins behind its belt. If I am to be honest. Like the resolution, what the hell was that supposed to be? Oh, right in the dick. Nope. You can flash yourself. Although, to be honest, flashing is very nasty. Right. What's to understand? There's literally no story to follow, basically.
More Soviet propaganda. Night won't prevent us from working.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I do like the gameplay. Not maybe of the Xbox 360 version, because the frame rate is like atrocious, but like, but this was the first version of Rise I played, so. Look at this fire, like, kind of like. What the fuck was that supposed to be?
He's violent.
Yeah, I really hate the fact that she's talking to her and says, "Shut up, bitch! No one likes to listen to you." Christ, it's not healthy to talk about yourself like this. I mean, if they gave an echo, I would think like, yeah, okay, so she's like talking to herself in her thoughts. But no, they had to be very deliberate, like, in pinpointing that she's literally talking to herself, like, out loud, so, like, she can hear herself. Do I have any other version of the pistol? No. Wonderful. Right, okay, let's see the rest of this lushness beauty. That is the mistake of this game. I mean, in all honesty, after seeing Tomb Raider Underworld on PS2, I think I've seen the ugliest game in the series. And that includes Tomb Raider 1, which I think still looks a lot better than, like, Underworld. Except for the polygon count on Lara, like, everything else is just so, oh my god. This looks... Yeah, Turu on PS2 is an abomination, yeah. I don't know if you've been on Steve of War's stream yesterday, but we've seen it live. He was using an emulator, but whatever you do, there's no defense of that game. It's just a mistake. But look at this lovely texture, like how repetitive it is. Like you see the same spot over and over. Oh my god, you've seen it firsthand. Oof, my condolences to your eyes. And your sense of aesthetic?
Not getting in that way without being seen. Must be another way.
Stop. To be fair, I think I own every version of this game. I do have, yeah, I do, because I have the PC, I've got the PS4, I've got the Xbox. I did have the digital version of Xbox 360 of 2013. This one, yeah, I have the Xbox 360 as well, and that's a physical copy that I'm playing right now. I have the Xbox One X version. Yeah, so I have every version of this game. I think this port could actually be ported to Nintendo Switch without any issues, like, no problem.
Don't shoot. I'm not your enemy.
Who are you people?
All that can come later. If you want answers, then listen close.
She wants answers, that's for sure.
The old radio tower. But
no, but it just so happened that I'm very curious in the graphics, like how the game is ported between versions. Can you shut up? I'm talking.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
Yeah, whatever. So yeah, I tend to like if it's on the sale or something, I would definitely, like, out of curiosity, see it. I don't have to play it in full, but I'm like, very curious in how they all look. I bought this version because I didn't own anything else except for PS4, and obviously this game. So PS4 came in a year later because of the year exclusivity, so obviously I had no other choice. If I wanted to know the story, I had to play this version. So yeah, that was the only explanation why I have this version of this game. This is the latest game on Xbox 360 I ever owned. I didn't buy anything before that for a long time, and after that because I already had PS4, but... Oh my god, there's no shadows here, like, there's no shadowing at all. I can say the same for the 2013. I do have 2 versions of Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I have PC because that was the one I bought upon launch, and later on I got the Xbox version when I got myself an Xbox One X in 2018. So yeah, there was no Shadow of the Tomb Raider here, that's true. And a pun was definitely intended.
Damien, the Prophet's Forge.
I love the decreased geometry and stuff. I used to own every version. No, I didn't. I didn't ever have a PS1, so I couldn't own a PS1 version. But I technically did own a PS1 version of Tomb Raider 1 because I had it on PS Vita and I purchased it through the store and the digital, so I could play it. What the fuck is she doing? Oh yeah, she realized that she's being watched and stopped doing a silly animation. Fair enough. She's missing Dad. I think it's her mother. Where is my mother?
I wonder where Winston is with my tea.
Yeah, I think I would love some tea, but my dog will not make me some, so I'm just gonna have to wait until I end the stream. I love the resolution. The 720p is so crisp. Thank goodness you can avoid that stupidity of this squeeze through section. It's just so bad. Right, no more sightseeing. I'm doing just a bare minimum and pushing through because some people wanted to see later sections of the game. And we won't do that if we linger here, so... Speedrunning it is. Alright. Crisp, yeah.
Communication repeaters. Trenton must have installed these.
Ah, the gloriousness of this game.
Need to get more information out of the prisoner. If Constantine has to do it himself, he's not going to be happy.
We'll step up the pressure, but he's clearly had some experience with interrogation techniques before.
We think he's the leader of the Remnant. He has to know about the divine source. Find his weakness.
What the frick?
This prisoner. Maybe I can find him.
Nice, and I think the last one's over there. Ooh, lovely. Look at this. Look at the shadow just popping out. These lovely squares. That is beautiful. How seamless it seemed. Almost unnoticed. Not. Pop. She pops up because her legs went into the ground. The last one is up there. Yeah, when you find it during the night time, during fast travel, it definitely looks quite appealing because you don't see most of it, and the stuff that you see doesn't look as bad. What the fuck is wrong with that animation that she runs and covers her face? Oh, by the way, you can't normally jump here for some reason. The only way you can is jump through here because she will not bounce off this wall. I don't know why, but there's something fucked up with the geometry. Someone didn't know better. These sounds would have definitely sounded suspicious. Where is that fucking repeater? Is it up there? I love that the game actually requires you to. Oh no, it was over there. How did I miss it? That's so bad I missed it. Well, that's a classic Tomb Raider jump. How did I miss it? How was I blind enough to not see this?
These markings, they're not Russian. Old warning, maybe?
Ooh. Watch them frame rate dropping. I'm moving too fast through the area. The game doesn't have enough time to actually think about what it needs to load, not to mention to actually load it. Can my phone shut the fuck up, thank you? I'm not interested. People always message me when I'm streaming or when I'm asleep. When I'm awake, my phone is quiet. It's gonna start yapping when I'm busy. Yeah,
The
yeah.
repeaters are offline. It's done.
So it is. We don't have much to spare, but if you're fighting with us, you can use this.
Roth is determined that
Nope. You have 5 versions of AOD, but there was only it was released only on PlayStation 5, the 2, and PC. How do you have more? I know, it's my speedrunning, it's too good for this game. I could say a lot about this fire, but not that it's sexy. No, I don't count it because it was just like cut up pieces of AOD. It wasn't actually the full game experience. Can she stop doing this stupid animation? What the fuck is this? I swear to God, I don't remember that happening to me when I was playing this originally. Oh my God, chasm. You know, I was counting the versions I have per platform. Because there are only so many platforms. Uh-oh. Bad dogs. Well, at least I don't duplicate. I don't have like 5 versions of... No, that's not true. I do have 2 versions of... No, that makes 3 anniversaries. And I do still have somewhere the UMD disc for anniversary on PSP. I just don't know where it is. And I don't have a PSP. Because they stole it from me. They stole it from me when they robbed me of my PlayStation 4, my laptop, and my PlayStation Vita. The only thing they left was the Xbox 360 that I wasn't actually already using. Well, that was 2017. It's all in the past. Although it still hurts not being able to play, like, I don't know, PlayStation 1 versions of Tomb Raider's classics. But I can say for sure that I do have the legal version of a physical version of Tomb Raider 3: The Lost Artifact, which not many people can say. Oh, for fuck's sake. It is what it is. I bought most of the stuff back at some point, or got it from at some point, so it's not as bad as it could have been. I'm sorry, as opposed to which version of this game that was not broken? Every version of AOD was broken. And there were only 2 platforms it came out on. Wait, what? What do you mean UK was less broken? Are you saying that they were racist and they actually made the UK people privileged because the game was made in the UK? How rude! I'm gonna sue them. Actually, I think climbing from here makes more sense. It takes less time.
You're new contract. Had a few mates who vouched for it.
Bye. Someone's here. You're very perceptive. To a point that you actually didn't notice the fucking... Oof. A momentary glitch and another one.
More Soviet propaganda.
More Soviet propaganda. They could have actually tried to read what's in there. They didn't even bother to write what could have been written there because that would require research. Which, God forbid, Crystal Dynamics does. They did in Underworld and then they never tried again.
An old Soviet work camp. Trinity's taken it over completely.
Does it mean Trinity has taken it over completely? Like they've mounted their own flags or something? It's branded with them now? Half of the stuff she says does not even make sense. Just for the drama. I had no idea that the European version had time to be fixed up. Yeah, I know.
Look, I'm on your side here.
Are you?
I'm working as a maintenance tech for Trinity out here, but I've got to get out of here. These people are insane. I've been stockpiling gear. It's yours, if you can pay for it. They won't notice a few missing items, but if wind, or if they see me with I'm a dead man. I'll need some traceable currency.
Everybody left and he's still talking. No, we can't. Goodbye. Oh, like, right. The pre-rendered cutscene.
Trinity's growing concern. We've had trouble with the natives. Our communications were offline, but everything is now under control. If the situation becomes untenable...
But wasn't AOD less broken on PS2 than it was on PC?
You sent me for a reason. I
Or was it
chosen
me?
for this. I will succeed. See that you do.
Hey!
Whoopsie. Ah, this cutscene.
Lara, are you okay? Oh, thank God. Hannah, what are you doing? I don't know.
Bigger
I
than
can't
expected.
remember. What's happening, Lara? I'm scared.
I'm so sorry. I didn't think they'd come after you. This is all my fault.
Who? Who are they? What did they want?
The same thing my father was after.
Oh no, Lara. I told you not to do this. Whatever they want, just give it to them.
It's not that simple. Just hold on. I'll get us out of here. Somehow.
I hate the fact that they used a pre-rendered cutscenes. I would love to see this in the poor quality of Xbox 360.
Talk!
No! No, you bastard!
Where's the divine source?
Please! Just stop! I don't know where it is!
That's enough. She doesn't know.
What? You... No. You're with them! I can't believe this. You can't...
couldn't let it go, could you?
Yeah, on the pre-rendered cutscenes on the Xbox One, the cutscenes and the hair
What
look
did
pretty
you
nice.
expect? Doesn't have to be this way. We seek the same thing. We could use someone like you.
As I say, pre-rendered.
You want a purpose in your life. We can provide that.
You've got to be kidding. I've seen how Trinity operates.
Is that a no?
It's a no fucking way.
Oh no.
Tell me, Anna, were you recruited by Trinity before or after you started screwing my father?
I loved Richard. But he was blinded by
Yada
ideas,
yada.
and it destroyed him. What would you do with the artifact? Show it to the world. Redeem your father's good name. You're still so naive. Just a frightened little girl trying to walk in her daddy's shoes.
We're done here.
No. Not yet. You and I, we can still be on the same side of history. Think about it, Laura.
Should I skip the rest? Because, you know, the big reveal and all, but I'm kind of bored watching these cutscenes for the 500th time. Like, there's nothing that we haven't seen before, and the quality is...
This isn't
eh.
over. Bastard!
She really likes using the word bastard, doesn't she?
Perhaps that's all he knows how to be.
I thought I was alone.
So did I, but
Yeah, we are never alone in this
What do you know
game.
about them? From what I've seen, they're pretty far from holy. All the more reason to get out of here.
Well, the hair does not look as it came from a commercial now.
is there a way out?
No, but I found something that might be useful.
It does, because it's, you know, it's the reboot. Everything needs to be over-dramatized and, like, drama-filled. It can't be just an average conversation between two people.
Careful. You don't want to attract attention. It worked. Can you get out?
Duh. No.
Wait. Let me out.
No, I don't want this cutscene either. Goodbye.
We have to move. The guards will be coming through on rounds any moment.
Do you know the way out?
Yes.
I love the moment the game thinks, what should I open now? What's the data that should come here
How
now?
long were you in that cell?
Long enough to learn that Constantine won't stop until he's found what he's looking for.
The divine source. Is it here?
Trust must go both ways, Lara.
What is this?
A history lesson. This place has its own scars.
It was a work camp.
Yeah, we know. Just open the door and let's go. Let's go, bish.
And what then?
My village is in the valley on the other side of the mountain. We'll be safe there.
Command Post 2, last chopper outbound. Roger. That'll be the last ship. Reports of trouble at the communications depot. More natives.
The jump in quality between the in-game sequences and the cutscenes is just so distinct. Like, look at this. We turn it off, and now everything is just like
All right.
flat.
Hold on. Almost got it. That's it. You're good to go.
Okay, let's move this thing out. Constantine wants a team up at the copper mill before the storm sets in.
God damn it, it is fucking freezing in this place.
What were we expecting?
Damn cold weather gear.
You didn't?
What was that?
Nothing. You just died. What the fuck? I don't remember them lighting this up. Oopsie.
Take position. Under fire. Finish this. Finish this.
No, the red thing is... I mean, I never caused them to be alert, so that's the alert, but I've never seen it look that bad. Oh no, the corpse disappeared. Such a pity. I love throwing glasses and these bottles. It's so bad. Wait, what would she need to throw it? It's not even a good distraction. Oh, hi, Lennon. Right. I think there used to be a conversation here, but it's gone now. I'm not even trying to understand why or how. From a technical standpoint, the only thing I like in this game is the camera movement, because it seems seems decent.
Doing?
What? excuse.
Jacob, I found a way to open the inner gate.
Head to the courtyard. I'm already inside.
What the fuck was that death about?
Jacob, what is he doing? Shit. Be careful, Lara.
The Soviet records are quite convincing. I want to get into those rooms.
Whatever.
All right. Got to find a way out of here.
Lara, the train yard is on the north end of the Gulag. I'll wait for you there.
On my way.
I need assistance. The control room door is locked from inside. We're gonna...
Damn. Got to get out of here.
No sign of her yet.
A military...
The control room now.
There.
Yeah, as if she had option to stay inside and be safe. Or something. No, I'm not. You are. How much damage do you have to fucking take?
She's here! Kill her! I got you now! Let's finish this!
They take forever to die. Right.
Jacob? Is that you, Jacob?
Lara, be careful. They're everywhere. You'll run into some trouble. There he is! Take him out! Damn it!
Shit!
For the first time in weeks, things are becoming clear. I know. There's something hidden here. The Soviets came looking for it too. And now Trinity and Anna.
Yeah, a backpack, but she will never take it and she'll never use it.
Give me suppressing fire! Taking fire!
How many arrows in the chest can you take before you die?
Got a flanking position. Give me covering fire. I'm under fire. Grenade out. I'm under fire. Throwing a grenade.
Throw it in your ass.
Hostile spotted.
Oh no, this part I hate.
Move out. Make it quick.
Move out. Make it quick. Oh, we're so badass. Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's a... Fuck off, you piece of shit. Sure, let's end this. Die and we will end this. Sure, let's hurt ourselves. I honestly dislike the amount and the intensity of these combat situations. They overdid combat and underdid Tomb Raider, but what can I say? It's an action game that pretends to be a Tomb Raider. And it does bad at pretending. It also does bad in the action genre. I mean, Uncharted was before this, and yeah, the shantytown was just bad. Although you still see that they try to like do the same thing again. Stupid fucking radios. I wanna know the personal details of the person who invented those stupid radios. You press the same button to pick them up and to loot the body, and they obviously always want to loot the body and not pick up the radio. They run out of buttons?
What happened here?
Oh no, I missed the laptop.
Jacob? I think I'm close to the train yard. Are you there?
It's not very responsive. They're rude, really.
A badge of rank.
She helps him out and he just doesn't have the courtesy to reply.
Another Soviet plaque. Enemies must answer for their crimes.
Hmm. Ah, the flat lighting in here is just glorious. Make-believe snow is also glorious. Everything about this port is glorious. Not. Truly terrifying. Did anyone hear in Crystal Dynamics about hyperthermia? Asking for a friend. Yeah, freezing to death. Psychology.
Dad?
Storytelling.
All right. Dad?
Take it easy. Drink this. It'll help.
You could have left me in that river.
Would you have left me?
I'd have thought about it.
Oh, he should have. I'm sorry.
Jacob, are you there? Damn it. Where is he? Alone again. Jacob's gone ahead. There's something about him that I can't quite put my finger on.
Oh, you heard that one, didn't you?
It's strange, but almost comforting. Like I could tell him anything, and it wouldn't faze him. I sense no judgment from him. Yet, at the same time, he's hard to read. My instincts tell me he's a good man. He saved my life. I think I can trust him, at least for now.
Blah,
I
blah,
can't
blah.
shake a nagging feeling that he knows more than he.
Shut up, no one wants to listen to that crap.
Don't shoot. I'm with Jacob.
No one
He told
cares.
us to wait for you, but these bastards found us first.
Okay, what he has to say.
God. Are you alright?
I'll live, but I need a safe place to rest in case the invaders return. There's a cave across.
I mean, if she was quiet, I wouldn't have been bothered by these
They won't look there, but I
base
can't clear it
camps,
out on my
because
own.
she can't stop
Not like
shut
this.
the fuck up.
If you could
She
kill her,
can't stop keep
we'll have a
talking.
safe
It's just
place
like,
to regroup.
no.
I might even have something for that pistol of yours. Can you help us?
No, bye.
Yes, of course. Stay out of sight. I'll be back.
No, I won't. Going after Jacob. I want to see again the geothermal valley. Because that's just an unforgettable experience.
Soviet soldiers. Something awful happened here. More propaganda. Work hard to fight cold and hunger.
Lara, are you okay?
Yes, I'm at the base of the old Soviet mill.
I'm making my way to the mine entrance at the top
What
of
the
facility.
fuck?
Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
I mean, no one in the right mind who has any appreciation for the classic Tomb Raider will like Camilla. Her accent, her Britishness was fake. Her overly breathy direction, which is totally not the way she speaks from what I've heard in the interviews, at least. I didn't watch anything with her. It's just like, you see that they directed her in a way that is just, it just makes her unbearable. I mean, I think she could have done it better, but they just made her in a weird way. Just, they told her to play the character in a very peculiar manner. But that's because it's American studio that has no feel for the, you know, British European feel of the game. They just want to have everything done American style, and that shows. No offense to Americans, I mean, they can be crafty little buggers, but when it comes to taking over IP that was actually very distinctly British in every possible way, everything is going to be fake in that manner, in that regard. And it's not even like they do this deliberately, it's just like they don't know better. They don't know any other way. They do things their own way. That sprint animation is so stupid. I am deliberately not showing parts of the Soviet mill because when you see it, you will know that it happened. Whoops. I love it about... yep. Yeah, problem is, Laura, I was an anti-hero, and Americans don't really know how to write anti-heroes.
Animals.
Do we have a map of the facility? Even if we did, there's a lot of structural damage from the revolt.
It's gonna be dangerous getting up higher. Weather and elements will take... Well, this is where the Soviets broke through.
Yeah. First contact was in one of the mine shafts, and they shifted all operations to retrieval. But it looks like the revolt came within a week.
Workers...
Not likely. Thank you. So that's new. A wall. The reason for this wall is to basically just not make the game draw the entirety of the distance between this place and what's in the distance. So, yeah. Apparently it just can't draw the distance, so they added a wall. So everything that would have been in a line of sight is covered up. Because obviously Xbox 360 could not handle too large a draw distance on this engine anyway, so we had to do this.
Soviet military dog tags, standard issue. The name is Yuri Ravdonikas.
I wonder why she read it, because there is no way there is no name written on this plaque. So she's just making stuff up apparently. I mean, sure, Americans will not know Russian, so they will not understand it, but I mean, you can just use Google Translate the picture feature and you will see that this is just made up shit. Bitch.
Another Soviet plaque.
And we will never know what was written on it.
Not sure. Can't really see.
Because they really have like 3 major story points, and they've added shit that just takes time for you between reaching all of them. So this place is totally filler content. This does not have any purpose in the game. It adds nothing to the story or even character development. This is just no content. I love how the game does not really enjoy the particle effects.
I'm under fire.
He got in the fucking head and he's still alive. I'm sorry, you're doing what?
A small gentleman's pillbox with an enamel hammer and...
Oh yeah, and the audio will glitch and you sometimes will hear the same dialogue twice.
I'm in trouble.
Lara, are you there? I'm pinned down, Lara. You need to get out.
Don't worry, we don't need to get out. We can do this. Even without all the enhancement and skill points, you can still do this. We'll get to the geothermal valley very, very soon. And you'll see the square logs that created the houses. Bye, dudes. I mean, this is just what the game is giving me at this point. I'm not even like It's not cheating, they just literally gave me these tools, it's all lying about. I'm not even aiming.
This whole place is going up!
But you are burning. But you literally are all burning. Oh god, this is not even difficult. Oh, this semi-boss fight that's ahead of me, that's super easy. Ah, I can't cancel that cutscene. Oh god.
I have visual confirmation.
No one cares what you have visual.
Yes, sir.
Dude number 1. Dude number 2. And this one is gonna be super easy. Because I just lure him here and that's done. Right, so someone said something about semi-boss fights. I haven't noticed one. I die somewhat inside when people say this is their favorite game and this is the best one in Trilogy, because I always think that all this superficial, unnecessary fighting, just filler content is just very, very, very fucking annoying.
Seem to be making a habit of saving each other.
But hey, that's just me. That's just fucking me.
Is that the way through?
Yeah, I don't care what it is way through. I just want to see the geothermal valley. Can we get there, please? I forgot how ugly it was. I want to see again. I'm not even joking. I want to see.
Enough to make them curious. They use machines and explosives to dig deeper. Did quite a lot of damage. Many of the old paths collapsed, but it's safe now.
Move, Jacob.
Or
You're blocking Lara from moving.
That doesn't sound good.
Trinity must have found the old mining equipment.
Yeah, the problem is that this game can be absolutely ugly and it will do absolutely the same content, so...
I'm afraid not.
The graphics are very superficial. The game can do without them and will still have absolutely same experience, except visual. But I don't think it's all about the visuals. The game should have something in it. Like, I would rather play Witcher 3 on Nintendo Switch with half-baked graphic levels than, you know, something like this on Xbox One X level of graphics. You know what I mean?
Jacob, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's sad, but
This is bad.
you weren't wrong.
What?
Oh, Witcher 3 is absolutely wonderful. Are you started it for the first time, or is it a replay?
This should come in handy.
You know, Witcher 3 might be technologically backwards. It's not the most advanced game you will ever see, but it has so much wonderfully written content. It's so much pleasurable to play. Meanwhile, this is just like, ugh. If it wasn't for the gameplay, that, you know, the exploration and the ability to go, oh, excuse me, for some ruins, it would have just felt, I don't know what this game even exists for. I mean, I still don't, but at least like there is some gameplay that you can somewhat enjoy.
Could this be part of the lost city? Too close.
What do you mean too close? I disarmed the
mural shows the prophet preaching in Constantinople.
Why did she say Constantinople? Like it's Constantinople? No, I'm sorry, you need to stop talking, girl. I just can't. Oh, I can change the pistol. Don't mind if I do. Right. Right, let's do this. Let's do this part and we'll get to the...
These ruins are incredible.
Eh.
Oh no.
Looks like Anna was right about the lost city. The source has to be somewhere down here.
Now, this wall looks like it was put up in a hurry. I can feel air coming through from the other side. I'm gonna see if I can break through. Might be another way out. There.
God, I hate that animation. It's very slow to react.
Nothing on the radio?
No.
Oh, right, that glitch.
Take her down. Get clear.
Yeah, but you'll never get that in the Tomb Raider anymore. They think that, you know, the bow and the axes have became so iconic they're equal or even surpassing the dual pistols. So I don't think they'll ever introduce them back into the game. Well, that's gonna take time. Yeah, the bow is iconic for Hunger Games and other stuff that actually has any justification. Besides the 2013, I see no justification to keep carrying the bow. Oh yeah, the frame rate, I missed it. You can see that the game has really real trouble to like render this place in stable frame rate, can you? Because moving away from the edge would have been too much. For Lara, anyway. I would have run the hell back out, but no, no Lara, not her. God, their frame rate is atrocious, isn't it? Like, this game should never exist on this hardware. It's just like beating a dead horse. And it's not the console either, because it's not even like whizzing right now. It's not struggling, it's just the engine. Oh, lovely. Too much particle effects. No, I'm not. What sort of lie is this? Wait, what? Can they fucking die finally? Are we done? Nope. Oh shit. Come on, come on. I'm healing twice and they still managed to kill me. This is just like, I fucking hate this game.
She's there by the mirror.
Stupid bitches. Fuck off, you bitch! Now I kind of regret that I didn't take the first tomb because it actually has a skill that I like. Like, I'm literally shooting him in the head and he doesn't fucking die. Don't want the fucking whatever this is. I'll give you covering fire. Or cover you with fire, you piece of shit. This section I genuinely hate.
If I follow these directions.
Yeah, and you have to craft like in mid-battle and stuff. It's just so impractical, I just can't. Sure, it was over the top to carry like M16, MP5, harpoon gun, and dual pistols, dual Uzis and stuff. But that was at least some sort of reminder of preparation against the proper type of enemy. Like, here it's just like ridiculous.
Gold sword hilt inlaid with jewels.
Whatever. I also do not understand why in several sections she just forcibly carries that bloody glow stick in her hands. Like, I don't know, she was retarded or something. I don't get it. Does not make much sense. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Why is this game against me? Like, it doesn't really like to be played. Yeah, I was gonna say. Stop reporting what you're doing, you fucking idiots. Fuck off. Hope it was worth it. Sure, let there be another fucking piece of shit up there. Dickhead. Oh yeah, sure. Survive this. I've thrown these guys from lower objects and they died, and he didn't die from here. Sure. The combat in this game is atrocious. Yeah, you asked for it. Okay, let's be done with this place and witness the glory of the geothermal valley for the first time in an eon.
Right, that should work.
Yeah, keep talking to yourself, Lara. That's healthy.
That did it.
Oh, finally. No cheating with the high quality cutscenes from Xbox One. Thank you. We will witness this game in its hideous in full glory. Although, to be fair, this place looks quite decent. It's one of the few ones.
It's a wonder this place is still standing. Even damaged, the artistry is stunning.
Alright guys, you wanted it, I'm providing it. Let's see the geothermal valley in its full last gen glory. I hope you're ready for it. You're positively moist in anticipation. Oof. That's high praise considering what this game provides. Oh god, I can remember these textures. Oh my god, PTSD trauma kicking in. Nuh-uh, not doing that.
You, head down to the old radio. Get the generator working. We need to get one last transmission out, and let the other settlements know what's coming. I'll do what I can. You too. I need eyes out across the valley. That's the place to take watch.
Well, okay, I hope you're ready for this.
Greetings.
Yeah, there's no grass, like, aside from these standing pixelated grass elements, sprites, whatever you call them. It's not going to react to Lara, so there's, like, no movement outside of the pre-programmed one. And everything is covered with just two types of textures, the one that pretends to be grass and, well, the one that looks like mud or shit, well, whatever you choose to name it.
I've already cut plenty. Besides, I don't know how much more time you have left to forge.
We can make points faster than broadhead. That should be our
And let's not forget beauty of the household geometry. Like, literally, these logs are made of squares. Yeah, you can. Every single activity is here, but now the logs of wood in which these houses are made of are like squares. Can you fucking believe this? And they're fully rounded in every other version, so like, they really narrowed it down. But yeah, you can still do this stupid thing with the chickens. Yeah, you can still catch them.
What have I done?
But that's nothing because there are some like grassy elements here and stuff. But come on, cut the fucking rope, you bitch. Oh, Christ's sake. Yeah, whatever. Let's go to the lower section where you can really just take it all in. Or maybe you can take a view from upstairs from the vista.
You there. We could use some help if that's what you're here for.
No, I'm not.
I'm here to help. What can I do?
We're trying to fortify as many of these towers as we can. Most of them were badly damaged in last year's floods. We've got the repairs in hand, but I need some extra supplies from around the valley.
Look at this. There's literally nothing down there.
It'll give us an advantage over the invaders, and it'll help us reach
Look at
the
this
upper
beauty.
levels
There's
of
just
the
literally just nothing.
I'll see what I can round up.
Bring them back.
Look at this. There's nothing here. And the game still loses frame rates like crazy. There's nothing here.
Less than welcoming.
I understand. I'm just glad you were there to vouch for me.
Isn't this glorious? Like, look at this beauty.
It's not an easy habit to break. See if you can lend a hand with the preparations. A little hard work would go a long way towards building trust.
I'll see what I can do.
But these the spiky branches, that spiky trees are actually still moving when you pass them. I know. There is no reason for moistness here. Like, even the bushes that are preventing you from getting through to some blocked parts. Just like a few branches. Oh, and let's not forget the close-up on the textures and the trees. Look at these. Look at these branches. Look at this quality textures. I mean, fuck. This is just the way I remembered it. I have not exaggerated anything. My memory has preserved it so pristine and uncorrupted. Oh, fuck. This repetitive texture of mud and nothingness. I can't even say what's this texture supposed to look like. It's just like, I don't know, I think Underworld had... yeah, that was timed exclusive for Xbox One and Xbox 360, I know. And they actually paid money and sacrificed resources to make this port on 360 for some reason. Because of money, probably. They just didn't want to lose people who played the 2013 and they wanted a sequel and they wouldn't be able to play it until they bought a new console or a decent PC. And that was like, no, we're gonna lose people, and we have this exclusivity for a console that no one wants to buy, namely Xbox. And it's like, oh, there's a lot of Xbox 360s out there, let's make a port for it. And we got this.
And voila.
Because reasons, apparently. Because Microsoft came with a truckload of money and decided that, oh, we're gonna buy this game for a while. Because we need to promote ourselves, our console that we made, that is worse than PS4. Namely Xbox One. Look at the geometry of these rocks, it's gorgeous, isn't it? And so they kind of like cut in half of a beginning trilogy took one part of it, like the middle of the trilogy, for themselves for a year, and then everyone thought it's fine. Like, I don't even remember that there were these things sticking out of the ground, like these rocky thingies. Because everything here is covered with foliage and grass, and there is no grass here aside from these few dead-looking things. And this thing's standing in the middle of my way. So, what do you guys think? Do you think the geothermal valley held up? Held up? Did it get justice? I mean, it was mediocre to begin with, even on the highest setting, so seeing it like this, yeah, it's not maybe the same as Tomb Raider Underworld on PS2 and Nintendo Wii, but have some decency, for crying out loud. I wonder if she gets dirty. I remember that it was quite annoying, to be honest, but no, I don't think she can actually get dirty. She only gets wet. Yeah, there might have been a geothermal vent somewhere. It might have been, but you know, this looks like, I don't know, some sort of nuclear catastrophe happened and everything died around. Because it kind of looks like everything died. Oh, look, Lara standing through the fence because for some reason. Fuck you, that's why. I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't get dirty in this game. I forgot about this. Like, they even removed the dirt. So she only gets wet and covered in snow, but they forgot that about the dirt. Or maybe they disabled it because the dirt was just too much for the game to handle. I don't know. I don't know. Were there any? I can't imagine what. Was there a recipe about eating a poisonous mushroom that kills you? Because that's as far as I can imagine this game can offer you from this state. Like, oh my freaking god. Ugliness galore. No, it's not. It's a scripted event, Laura. Don't bother with it. Oh, I forgot I can't climb on the other side. Nah, no one asks you to play nice. This is just gorgeous. Just abso-freaking-lutely gorgeous. And then it's just watching its colleague die, and it just stands there like, what the hell happened? No one really knows. The game doesn't know. Ah, what a lovely overview of nothingness. Looks like a desert of mud. And I'm being generous by calling it mud. If you take my meaning. Did you see that? The wolf didn't even try to defend itself, it was just running away. Pitiful. Pathetic. I'm gonna show you the ugliest tomb in the game, and then I'm gonna call it a day, because my fluffer needs to go out, and I also need to sleep. I gave this a lot more time than I actually was hoping to, but I couldn't just stop it because, you know, I wanted to show you like one of the major locations in the game, which is the geothermal valley, and all the beauty that comes with it.
There's got to be something down there.
It's a morbid fascination.
Astonishing. This architecture predates the rise of Eastern Orthodoxy.
Fascinating, Lara. I don't even know who you're saying this to. Why is she still carrying that glow stick? She was supposed to hang it on her belt and just...
A gold...
Yeah, whatever. And she pretends that she's lighting it. Well, that's not what I want. Oh, right. Oh, compound bow, great. I prefer those. Alright, Laura's bug. It happens on every platform that she sometimes just so adamant about holding the stupid glow stick for eternity as long as you're inside of this area. And it is a bug because it doesn't happen always, and whenever it happens it's just like, yeah, fuck you, whatever you do, she will be holding that fucking glow stick until she dies. She should not throw it away even though it's not dark here, it's just like a lovely glitch that tells you fuck you because that's why. Yeah, if I get a bow and I need to upgrade every single thing about it again, I will riot. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, someone published the other day that this has been the longest time we didn't have a new Tomb Raider game announced or like released, so yeah. And it doesn't seem like we're gonna get an announcement anytime soon. Like, definitely 2022 is going to be a silent year because they already said that the anime comes out earlier, and the anime is supposed to come out like in 2023. So like, it's gonna be this is gonna be a longer break from Tomb Raider than between like, I don't know, AOD and Legend, or like 2013 and Underworld. Like, that was probably the biggest gap in the history.
That should hold. Just need to find a way up.
And the stairs might help. Yeah, I never liked Zip in any version. He was useless in the Legend era, and I don't even know what would he be doing in a reboot sense, because he came from the need of technology and stuff that Lara just didn't care to handle, and this Lara is not someone who would be relying on technology, so I'm just still wondering, how does Zip fit in all this reboot kind of thing, like, or like, how does it continue? I'm not bothered either. I hate anime. I just dislike this, like, cartoon style. I don't do it. I don't watch it. So I don't know. I don't care. I also think that making a TV series about that would make sense if you were doing something serious, like an hour episode or something. But they're doing like, I don't know, 22. Maybe 30 minutes times of an episode. So what's the point even to do it if it's gonna be so short? I don't see it. I just don't see it happening. And she's still carrying that fucking glow stick. I hate it. I genuinely hate this glow stick. I hate that they took away the ability to turn it off and on at will. I hate that they literally just made Lara decide when it's too dark for her, but doesn't matter how it is to play her. I mean, every other game that has any sort of light mechanic allows the player to decide whether they want to use it or not. So for instance, some people just don't mind the darkness and they won't need to use it, but no. Crystal Dynamics does not give people too much choice, and when the choice is given, it's superficial. There's no way of actually getting an actual choice. Not anymore. Good thing Eidos in Montreal came along and they allowed Lara to actually the player to choose how they want to play Shadow the Tomb Raider, because otherwise it would be just like, oh, fuck you, you're not gonna play the way you want, you're gonna play the way we want, or don't play at all. Anyway, I think I've given like yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. As much as I would like to go on, I am starting to feel very sleepy, and my dog still needs to go out for his little walkie. I will definitely get back to this. In the next stream, I will definitely focus on like doing the side stuff, the side tombs, because they are like a second thing, separate thing that should be like seen. I also have the Baba Yaga DLC. I think it already installed itself at the beginning of the stream. So I will definitely be really, I will be able to dive into that DLC as well. I do remember that that DLC was very weird, and it was cut. I mean, it wasn't cut out of content, but like, I remember it had very little trees, so they had to cut down stuff. Obviously. Just look at these stones. They're all just triangles and squares. It's not even pretends to be rounded or anything like that. I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen it on the Xbox 360, but it's... I'm not really fond of it, of the Baba Yaga DLC, because in the end it turns out to be something very rational that's explainable and has no supernatural element into it, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I'll pass. They kind of did the same thing as the 2018 movie did with, you know, making something that seems mythical turn out to be something like, you know, oh, you were delusional, you know, that kind of stuff. And I don't really like that kind of explanations. God, these textures, like the ground is just like... I'm not even talking about the pixelation of it, but there's nothing here. There's no... The grass here is like, it's not even a substitute of the grass that you have in the game. In any other platform. The foliage is dead, or looks like this. Like, I think Tomb Raider 2013 did everything better than this. I don't know why this game exists in the state that it does. And yeah, I do understand that it was scaled down from a different platform. Well, then why was it even decided to be made into a separate platform? Like, if Xbox 360 could not handle, why make it?
Here you are. This should be everything you asked for.
So, yeah, that's just a very, very weird contraption that does not seem to have much sense or reason to exist. But yeah, I will definitely call it a day. We will be coming back to this. We will be diving into that. I love how the details are like, yeah, you move too far, we're gonna be ugly. You zoom in and it literally starts to gain details, like, visibly. Yeah, thanks Kazim for being here. I will definitely get back to this lovely experience, and we will dive into the side tombs because I totally omitted them. And a few other areas that we have not seen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, let me see. Do we have anyone? I mean, it's late, but not for, maybe for everyone. See if there is anyone worth raiding, and if there is, we will just give them a lovely, cheeky little raid. I can see that Gaming with Board Ash is actually playing Celeste. Oh my goodness, he took the hard game and he decided to stream it. Goodness me. Oh, hey Serenity. Well, I'm just literally about to end, but if you... Yeah, we are in the geothermal valley, and behold in its pristine beauty, I guess. yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just let you see what you've missed. Or not. Because that's just pure beauty, right? Yikes. Yeah, it's empty. It's dead. There's almost nothing here. It's the weirdest thing you'll ever see. Like, I mean, I knew they had to scale down, but this is just laughable. Like, there's literally no. And look at the pixelation in the distance. Ooh, that's just beautiful. Just freaking beautiful. Oh, and you know how lovely rounded are the logs from which the houses are made of? Well, they are mostly squares now. Like, if you cut them in half or look through them, they just are made out of squares. For the most part. Some of them will have more than just 4 sides, but yeah, for the most part, the geometry has been cut down just a tad. Shadows are like killed off most of the time. And once I could understand the shadows, it's just like, look at this brown nothingness. It's just like, what the frick is this supposed to be? Yeah, and appealing is a very delicate way to put it, like. Oh, and Laura does not get dirty in the mud. Apparently they disabled that. She gets wet, she gets covered in snow, but you will not witness the beauty of the mud that she gets covered in a lot of times. Yeah, there's literally just half of everything cut out. Including the textures, because I don't think that texture is actually present in the main game. Like, when you play it on anything else than the potato. The upper village does not look any better. Like, it does have some of the foliage like this, but yeah, I mean, I do understand that obviously this game was not designed for Xbox 360, but that's the problem with this game structure. They are so adamant in keeping hubs that they decided to, like, you know, force them out to be so stretched out and so freaking large. It's just like, when you try to scale it down for the sake of making something work, it's just not gonna do it. So yeah, if anyone asks me, this is hideous, and it is exactly how I remembered it, to be honest. Lower geometry, ugly brown, nothing textures that you can't even identify what they are trying to be. Is it ground? Is it ground? Is it mud? No one knows. No one can tell. The repetitive patches of blackness on those. On this texture, it's just like, what the fuck were they trying to do here? Like, what was this supposed to look like? Shit or something? Like, you recognize this place, but not. It looks like even... I mean, honestly, even if you run this game on a potato PC, the PC version is still going to look better, because they don't scale up that much detail even on low-end setup. And there's so much more to dig into. I'm definitely going to, like, come back with this and do more, because this game really needs to be showcased in full of its glory. I did speedrun it to this point to get to the geothermal valley, but there's definitely more. The more locations and more places that need to be seen. You know, this why is this so shiny? It doesn't move like a puddle, so why is it so freaking shiny? No one knows. And there's still the upper village, which is like, yeah, it's also a nothing location. Looking forward. Or should we say looking backwards, because this is really like going backwards. But I couldn't resist the opportunity to, like, I had this idea for a while now, but I finally found out someone from, like, my friends who actually has the Xbox 360 console. They're about to move, so they were kind of happy that I took it off their hands for a while, because they will have less stuff to move, and they're gonna be living nearby, so, you know, they can always pop in and take it away when they need or something. So it was a perfect opportunity for me to just like, ooh, let's replay this gorgeousness of a game. Because, yeah, that's definitely something memorable to see. Like, I mean, I never missed the grass that was in the game originally, but... oh. And when you go to the observatory, when you're trying to find Jonah because he's been kidnapped, when you see at the distance, you will see an effect from Tomb Raider 1 that still holds up pretty nicely in this game. Namely, distant trees will be just a flat sprite that will move. It will always turn forward. I mean, it will always try to be facing the camera, whichever angle you take. So if you look from a specific angle, these trees are going to be moving at a huge distance accordingly to the camera. They're going to be looking beautifully, and I'll make sure that we'll get proper close-ups. I will try to find upgrades and like be able to zoom in so we can see it up close. Yeah, that's going to be lovely. Anyway, that's all I could do today, because yeah, it's still a working week and I have to work tomorrow morning, and I've already cut into my dog's walking time and my bedtime. So yeah, I'm not sure, maybe I'll pop in with this on Friday if I feel like it. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna pass over some of the activity to Ash from Gaming When Bored. He's probably doing another marathon or something. Yeah, Jonah is in this game, although I honestly didn't like him in this game because they turned him into a damsel in distress, so that was not something I welcomed. But yeah. So anyway, thanks guys for being here. I will see you on the next stream, and yeah, that was something. That was interesting. You have a great evening, night, whichever part of the day, evening, night it is, and we'll see each other very, very soon. I had fun. I hope to have some more next time. So I will probably just turn into Friday to this retro under Tomb Raider, like, I don't know, this should be called probably downgrade of the Tomb Raider, because this looks really like a fucking downgrade. Yeah, anyway, thanks, guys. You take care, and yeah, have a good one. And I'll see you very, very soon. Thanks for being here.